Hey guys, so today we'll be ranking the enemies that were in Pikmin 1 to Pikmin 3. Now, first things off, I would say I've played Pikmin 1 to Pikmin 3, so I'm going to see which one is probably a pretty good enemy. Let's start with the Flint Beetle. Alright, Flint Beetle. Although these things may be harmless, but they do have electrocution, so these things are not usually that bad. They're just pretty common, and they're and the only way you can defeat them is by yellow Pikmin and purple Pikmin. But I think I'm gonna rank it up into C. It's okay. Not gonna put it in B. Okay, what is this? The electric one? Yeah, it's electric Dwevo. Okay, the electric Dwevo. All right. This thing is ferociously deadly. If you have many Pikmin in there against up it and they keep attacking, they're literally all of them gonna get electrocution and die. So, which one I want to put this at? Alright, yellow, okay. Electric Dweevil, I'm gonna put it at B. It's pretty dangerous, but as long as you have the Pikmin that can handle it, you should be good to go. Alright. Okay, what's this enemy name again? I guess it's enemy with the whistle. Okay, so here's the thing. This enemy is pretty annoying. He can lead up to some Pikmin's death, which is really annoying because of, for example, I was playing Pikmin 251 and he almost literally got all some of my Pikmin and there's some leading to his death. But although this enemy is pretty annoying, it's not dangerous, so I'll just put it at C. Sounds like pretty dangerous. Alright, this is the enemy from Pikmin 3. Alright. Okay, as long you can drag it to the web underneath it, throw a Pikmin, or any type of Pikmin, or you can use wind Pikmin, but not a huge many a lot of Pikmin. Because if you could throw a lot of Pikmin on it, they're literally going to die no matter what. So this enemy is pretty dangerous. I'm gonna put it up into B. Yeah, that should do it. It's pretty much annoying to do it, but as long as you have the good Pikmin to do it, you should have no problem. Alright, Armor can be from Pikmin 2 and Pikmin 3. Okay, I believe these two are pretty much dangerous, I would say. The snow one is not that bad, so I'm gonna put it at D. This one, Pikmin 2 and 3, is really dangerous. And the one with the decorated armor cannon beetle can throw it can spit out rocks and it can roll towards you, but it can move slow, which is good. One on the ground and one's that they can move fast. It moves fast and it's pretty annoying to deal with. So yeah, it's not that bad, but I'm putting it at A. It's pretty much dangerous. It's not that dangerous, but as long you have the right Pikmin to deal with it. For example, rock Pikmin and sometimes other Pikmin, you should be good to go. Alright, Armored Cannon Beetle from the original from Pikmin 1. Alright, this thing is pretty much very basic. Okay, so when it comes to spitting out rocks, you have to throw a Pikmin right at top of its thing up there. But I'll put that B. Yeah, there you go. It's not that bad. B long legs from original 1 to 3. Pikmin 1 B long legs was, I would say, difficult, but it's not pretty difficult. So you need to bring a small amount of Pikmin in Pikmin 1, so that way your Pikmin won't get crushed, so you won't lose a lot of Pikmin. So and Pikmin 2, this enemy's not, Beetle is not bad. And Pikmin 3, we fight during Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Alright, I will move Beetle legs to right at B. He's not pretty that hard as long you have know what was right to do. Maybe I could switch it up. It would be long because it's that dangerous. We got this enemy for Pikmin 3. Obviously, see, because yellow Pikmin can easily kill it. But you have to be careful of when he's charging up with electricity, because if you use the wrong set of Pikmin, for example, rock, wing, red, and the blues, they're literally going to die if he's charging up. You gotta stay away from it, and then just make sure you have yellows to fight it off. Alright, we got this mini boss at Pikmin 3. Alright, he's not bad. I would say you gotta attack his eyes, and then you would flip over into his out body, and then you can able to attack it. But so far this enemy is pretty easy. I'm gonna put it at C because he's pretty much basic. And if you're a Pikmin player and think this hard, I can recommend you. This is pretty much easy. Just play back all through when Pikmin 3 Deluxe or Pikmin 3 should be able to go. Bulbman. You know, I really love Bulbman. As much I do so. Alright, so Bulbman. He's pretty normal to deal with. Bulbman is not bad. He's definitely going over here. Now, our original red board from Pikmin 1 to Pikmin 3. Pikmin 1 is, you know, let's take this down. Okay. Red Bulborb. Red Bulborb is at Pikmin 1. He was pretty difficult to deal in the Wii, not the GameCube. Because there's a time there's called a glitch. I don't know what's it called. But he have been pretty much standard. But so far it's not that hard. Pikmin 2, if you he's go a little bit faster. Pretty much difficult to deal with. It's not that hard. Pikmin 3, for example, you could get into his eyes and then you can easily kill him easily. For so far, I'll put Bulborb right over here. It's not really that hard. Now, for the larva babies. These enemies are so annoying to deal with. Like, I'm not even kidding. If you don't have the right, because if you send all your Pikmin at it and rush at it, they'll instantly die, one at a time. Even if the mama's spitting out babies. Alright, now we got this enemy right here. This enemy is literally annoying to deal with. Grab your captain and you can easily set him to the ground and you do it all over again. And there's a cooldown, you might do this. And it's pretty annoying for him to deal with this. And because this enemy is so annoying to deal with, it gives you a hard time to attack the enemies. And then lets your Pikmin die. I'm putting at the B tier for now because, well, yeah, Boris Snagret from Pikmin 1 to Pikmin 3. He's going over here because here's this. Boris Snagrets are they're pretty much annoying, but they're not that annoying. Okay, here's the thing. Oh, let me explain. His weak spot is the head. If you can get the head, you should be doing it with no problem. Pikmin 1 with the Burn Stalker, he'll just as easily we go through that. You may have malfunction a bit, and it's like no, I'm seeing your Pikmin, and which is the annoying parts of it. Pikmin 2, for example, give him a little bit a decent. He's not that annoying, Pikmin 2, but he is outstandingly annoying when it comes to fighting off enemies. Plus, you guys literally know how Pikmin 3 is. You can just literally use your wing Pikmin to attack him at top of his head, and that at least should kill him. This mini boss. I don't know if it's a mini boss. I'll put it right here. Here's the thing. Throw rock Pikmin at the crystal. You can easily throw rock Pikmin at his body too. Rock Pikmin are easily the most useful Pikmin in Pikmin 3. They're replacing the purple Pikmin, but don't have the 10 weight. Cruncher Dorichi Bug. These enemies can be pretty useful when killing off enemies. For example, I'm fighting let's see, for example, which one of the enemies I would describe it? Like this Dwevo right here, or this Burnet right here. I could easily put it down. They can make bomb rocks, put it down on the ground. And because of this, he is pretty hard to deal with. Put him right up here. Alright, however, okay. The water Dwevo. Okay, he's pretty much easy, so I don't need to explain how he does. Basically, you just throw blues or purples on top of him, and you easily die. Can be annoying to pick up treasures, even other Dwevos like the electric one, the fire one, the poison one. They're not that hard to deal with. As long as you know the right mechanics, you should be able to do it. Burnet. Okay, Burnet is he's pretty much easy, bro. He's pretty much easy because here's the thing. Well, he is kind of annoying. Well, when he's at low health, when it comes to dying, he can easily use his tongue at the Pikmin, but he'll just easily die, not the Pikmin. He's literally easy to deal with. He's literally the other enemies that's very easy to deal with. Alright, there is creeping Crementitus. Alright. I have really hard time dealing with these enemies I have really hard time dealing with this enemy because because he literally can ease the Pikmin right through his body and his neck, and which is really annoying. The only way you can do it is by going at his back, so that way he can he will die easily. And also and even though when it comes at you and starts trying to eat your Pikmin, and you could just move out of the way and it'll just easily hit itself and it'll just get the time to attack, which is pretty much although basic. Alright, decorated Canon Beetle. This enemy is, you remember I talked about it? Yeah, he is pretty annoying to deal with. Now, oh, it's one of these enemies. Okay. This enemy right here, although it's not that annoying to deal with, you just have to throw a Pikmin that's on top of him and then you will easily die. He can eat your Pikmin, which is kind of dangerous, but he's not that pretty dangerous. He's like other leaf enemies. Okay, there is the poison. Okay, there's the poison Flint Beetle. Toxic Beetle. Alright, and put him I'll put him right here. He's not that hard. Wait. You could just easily whistle your Pikmin and it shouldn't be a problem. You could just, because he's literally the best enemy to farm in bitter sprays. Even the golden Flint and even the gold Flint beetles, they are really best for farming spicy sprays and bitter sprays. This one right here is for bitter space. This one right here is spicy. Dwarf Bullbear. Dwarf Bullbear is at Pikmin 2. They have a lot of health. They gave Dwarf Bullbear a buff that make him literally annoying to deal with. Because when it comes to the Bullbear and the Dwarf Bullbears, the Bullbear, let me tell you this, the Bullbear is literally gonna eat your Pikmin, right? But then the Dwarf Bullbear just easily comes in hand, because if the Bullbear shakes off the Pikmin, it would the Dwarf Bullbear would easily eat the Pikmin, and would eat I would say they would eat the Pikmin from the ground when they're shaked off. But so far this enemy is annoying and have a lot of health in Pikmin 2. Pikmin 1 and 3, he's pretty much easy to deal with. Our original Dwarf Bullwarp and Orange Dwarf Bullwarp, they're literally the same. I'll put them right here. Okay, we're getting into our boss. One of our bosses. I mean, well, yeah, third boss. Okay, the Empress Bullblacks. Empress Bullblacks is pretty deadly because she can give birth to her babies, which are literally annoying. Wait, yeah, that's better. She can literally give birth to her babies, and then she got start, and starts could be really annoying. But as long you can do whatever it takes to kill it, attack it, and then when it shakes off, it'll start rolling, and then it'll start killing the babies. So far this enemy is pretty deadly and pretty annoying because it gives birth to babies. Mamuta. Mamutas are pretty much basic. No, actually, Mamuta are one of the best enemies in Pikmin. Well, hold on. In Pikmin 2, you'll plant, you'll smack the Pikmin on the ground and make them flowers, and you have to pluck a form with them. With it, you'll easily farm flowers with it, which is pretty good. Female shear grubs, they're much easier. Fiery Blowhog. Pikmin 1, their reds are easily the easiest one to fight in combat. As long you, and most annoying parts of in Pikmin 1, you can easily continue to spit out fire at 1 second. And Pikmin 2, I think, and Pikmin 3, because in Pikmin 1, Pikmin can easily are fastly died from fire. Blue and yellows, not the reds. And because of this, fire blowhogs they're not that pretty hard. Hold on. Wait, I'm moving right. Yeah, that should do it. Fiery Bullblacks. Where do I even begin? The reason why I put this as A, because here's the thing, Fiery Bullblacks, you literally have to throw reds at top of it, and the worst thing part is they can heal. Wait, do they heal? I'm not sure. But I think they do. And they're really annoying because and you have to deal with red Pikmin to deal with it. And although you can throw purples to stun it, but you gotta whistle them back, which that way they don't die. Or Fiery Dwevo. It's the same thing. It's literally Fiery Dwevos are literally they have low health, but as long as you can know what to do, you should be able to do it. Okay, let's move on. This enemy right here from Pikmin 3 is flying. I think flying cloak and burn it. I think so. This enemy is pretty much pretty much easy to deal with. I didn't have a hard time to deal with this. And the reason why this I put it, wait, I think it's supposed to be C because maybe, yeah, this is better. Alright, Gallon Gronks, literally the most worst enemies in Pikmin 2 because they literally shot out bombs and you can hear them that they see that coming. And worst scenario is they could come to your base and you can't deal with them. And the worst part is after you defeat them, they can regenerate health. Do you know how crazy that is that we have to deal with this enemy? It's literally annoying. Colossal bread bug. Colossal bread bugs are not that bad. They are the big versions of the bread bugs, but more I would say more easier. But they can't be squished by Pikmin. The only Pikmin that can squish them is purple Pikmin. Alright, Ghoulix. Ghoulix is not that bad. It's not that bad. I'll put it right over here because Ghoulix is they're really much easy to deal with. They really are the easiest enemies. I think so. They really are. Yeah, the Ghoulix are not that bad. Wait, how I explain this again? Hold on, let me recap. Alright, Ghoulix. Ghoulix can appear at day up onto 2 days, I think. 9 days, 7. I'm not sure, but Ghoulix are really hard to deal with. But Blue Pikmin are best scenarios of being the Ghoulix because you can grab yellows with bomb rocks, but as much you have to get enough bomb rocks to kill it, you should be able to go. Giant jelly floats. Okay, giant jelly floats are literally annoying. You guys can see when the last time I did my Pikmin 2 ending. They can literally eat Pikmin. They can even digest the Pikmin slowly. Yeah, these things are literally annoying, and you have to kill them very quickly. And they have a lot of health than the small ones. As long as you get out of that, you should be able to do it. Snowball-borbs. Snowball-borbs are like the same as the original Bulborb, but much more hairy. Still got the same health. Alright, moving on. We got this enemy right here. I believe this was from Pikmin 2 and Pikmin 3. Yeah, I played them. I'm pretty sure I saw it. Yes. Pikmin 2 and 3. He's not that bad. As long as you get him. Well, as long as you get him not to eat your Pikmin, you should be able to do it. And we have a long list coming. Oh boy. Honey Wisp. Okay, Honey Wisps, they're harmless. They're just very much harmless. Matites. Okay, Matites are literally annoying in Pikmin 2 because they can come out of the ground or eggs because they can literally scramble your Pikmin and you might don't know where they are, and that's where the Pikmin get in trouble. Flint Beetles. Flint Beetles are just farming nectar, pellets, and other sorts of stuff. Golden interesting Flint Beetles. They're literally the best case of farming spicy sprays. This enemy right here. Alright, he's really going at the sea. Rock Pikmin. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hold on. Rock Pikmin can easily kill them because you don't have to use any type of Pikmin to kill it. You just can use Rock Pikmin to kill it because they don't digest Rock Pikmin, which is great. And let's go to this. All this. Speaking of which, this is the small one. Small one is the same thing as this one, but you have small bits of health, and smaller and easier to kill. While the big one has a lot of gigantic health. Male shear grubs. Alright, these enemies are very much the most they're like same thing as the female, but they eat Pikmin. I'll put them right over here at C category. Men at legs. Ho 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 ho. Men at legs. Wait. Yeah, this is better. Okay, men at legs. Men at legs. Alright, men at legs. Men at legs is really it's like overpowered, and it's literally one of the worst enemies in the game because they can literally spell missiles, which is literally a pain. This jellyfloor right here. What does it have to say? Okay. Nah, this enemy is really easy in Pikmin 3. You don't you know how if you know how to deal with it, you should be able to do it. Our poisonous Dwevo. Our poisonous Dwevo is pretty standard. Well, he does have a lot of health. I'm gonna put him right over at the C category because if you guys fought this Dwevo, he have a lot of health and you might have a difficult time doing this. And so far this enemy is as pretty is it can spit out poison, but you have a lot of health, which is annoying. This enemy right here, I'm pretty sure this is evolution. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it again? Ah, what the heck? Oh, this one right here. But he grows into this. It's not that hard. Red bugs. Red bugs are really easy because you could just throw Pikmin on top of it. Just keep throwing at him until he's dead. You only pierce the Pikmin 1 and 2, but not 3. Even the colossal one. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot that. The bread bugs and the colossal bread bugs, they could bring in the treasures or any types of corpses, bring it into their nest, and they're going to digest. And if the Pikmin that has not have the amount of Pikmin they need to carry back, they'd easily go in and dig in and eat the Pikmin. Alright, I'll put him at C. Our orange bulborb. Okay, this enemy I really hate the most. I don't like it because he easily wakes up whenever he's not even close to you because he can literally he's awake but he's sleeping but he's awake. I don't know how that logic makes sense. Our clan pearl. Our clan pearl is they could just give us the pearl and then give us 50 Pikmin, which is great, but they do eat your Pikmin. And if you stay long in there, the clapper will eat the Pikmin. Yeah. Alright, this enemy right here. Alright, I'll put this enemy at B because here's the thing. Because you know this enemy in Pikmin 3 and Pikmin 3 Deluxe, right? Well, if he comes throw at you, here's the thing I do with this enemy. Alright. Alright, sorry. Okay. Alright. When it comes to this enemy right over here, you could just when it comes he goes charging at you and then just snatches and eats your Pikmin. But how I do it, I just when he comes close to me and he starts trying to eat my Pikmin, I just use all my Pikmin against him and then kill him. And I use a raw Pikmin to break his arm, and then I throw red Pikmin and raw Pikmin to kill him. Emperor Bullblacks. Emperor Ballbacks from 1. He's literally the final boss, and he's really annoying to. And actually, he's literally the best boss in Pikmin 1. You can't deny that. And well, all you have to do is just have to throw your bomb rocks at the at him at Pikmin 1 until he swallows it, and that's when you get the chance to attack. He's not really that hard, but at Pikmin 2, they did decrease his buff. Poor Emperor. Poor Emperor. I'm pretty sure this is the mini Frostbats. The mini Frostbats are really. They are not that. They're not that hard to deal. They're just harmless. Pilius Snagret. I'm marking it the S tier. Do you want to know why I put an S tier? Here's the thing. He has long range. And here's the thing. He has a foot that he can walk through us. He doesn't have to go on the ground to reach us. He could use his foot to come to us. I would say it's annoying, but it's pretty much that dangerous. The Plasm Wraith, the final boss of Pikmin 3. He can regenerate health by using these club of gold things. I don't know what they're called. Gold goo? I don't know, whatever it is. But as long as you break through it, he won't regenerate health that much. So I'll put him right here. Wait, I put the police sniper right here. Yeah. This thing right here. Alright. This enemy is not that bad. Blue Pikmin are just easily the ones that can easily defeat him. But this enemy right here is pretty hard. And the reason I put it at C category because he can grab hold of your blue Pikmin or any type of Pikmin. Well, he can grab wind Pikmin on top of the air when it jumps, and then he grabs the Pikmin, and then he just grabs it until he's ready to digest it. Just the Pikmin, and that's how he gets killed. Alright, Puffstool. Puffstool are our next boss at Pikmin 1. Puffstools are literally they're pretty much they're easy to deal with. Just send red Pikmin and just throw at top of his I don't know what his puff on the ground, and then you literally defeat him. That's how you defeat him. Puffy Blowhog. Puffy Blowhogs, okay. Puffy Blowhogs are annoying to deal with because at Pikmin 1 and 2 they'll just easily blow out your Pikmin. Well, Pikmin 1 you could just deflower your Pikmin sometimes. And Pikmin 2 you just easily blow out instantly, and he will not able to kill Pikmin, but he can cause some troubles so that he can kill some of your Pikmin from the enemies. For example, like all of these you can easily get through it and just annoys you that much. Our fiery, I don't know what it's called. He's alright. He's not that hard because red Pikmin are literally easiest the one to kill. And red Pikmin can easily just threat him and they just easily die. But you just have to move to the red Pikmin so that way they won't die. Our Colossus, oh yeah. This enemy, I'm pretty sure it's my favorite enemy, but he's really dangerous. Raging Longlegs. Alright, Raging Longlegs. Raging Longlegs is pretty standard as an enemy, but he's not that hard. You may have dropped into the sky at Pikmin 2, but he doesn't crush your Pikmin. He only crush your Pikmin when he comes closer to it, and his big foot that kills the Pikmin. This is our next one, Raging the Raging Bloister. Raging Bloister is he's really much an easy enemy to deal with, but if you don't know how to deal with the Raging Bloister, you're gonna have a hard time killing this thing. I appear you can find it only 2 times in Pikmin 2 at the shower room, I think, and also from the Halls of Heroes, or maybe the Dream Den. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look that up. All right, he's literally an easy enemy to deal with because and this one too. I don't even have to explain it, but this one right here, he can easily get rid of some of the bear. He can eat the one of the bears and literally annoys you in your run, which is annoying, and I don't like it. Alright, this enemy from Pikmin 3. Boss, this is a boss one. Okay, he's literally not that bad. He's literally, when I find this enemy, he goes on the ground, and then you can go make a sand pit. It's like, I would say, like he's sucking up the Pikmin. Yeah, he's sucking up the Pikmin and then start easily eat them. But you can throw bomb rocks at him on the ground, and it just comes out of the ground and damages him a little bit, and then that's the time you get to attack. And he's pretty much an easy enemy to deal with. As long as you know the right mechanics to deal with him, you should be able to do it. But he does spits out some boulders that can easily put on the ground and can easily put in and just sprout your Pikmin. Yeah. Or this thing right here. I literally defeated him in like 30 seconds while fighting him, even with wind Pikmin in red and wings and yellows. He's literally an easy enemy to deal with. Alright, a segmented cropster. Segmented cropster, alright, yeah, you know what the thing is. I was fighting him at Pikmin 2, and I easily messed up. Well, back was when I was a little boy. my voice is so cringe. Okay. You know how the segmented crosser he drops out the ground and easily comes at you and then start rolling at you? But what's the part when he hits on the side, he easily he sees someone, I think rocks falling up on you, and make sure your Pikmin doesn't die from that, because your Pikmin dies from that, you have a tough time to deal with this enemy. Alright, this Shaggy Longlegs. Shaggy Longlegs is pretty much a definition of pretty much an easy enemy to deal with, because as long as you get red Pikmin and not wing Pikmin on top of these hairy things on top of them, you should be able to do it, able to defeat him. Alright, our Shear Wigs. Shear Wigs are the same thing as the male shear grubs, but they're able to fly, and which is annoying to deal with. Wait. Alright. I need to explain what does he do. This enemy right here, I appear he spits out water in Pikmin 3, but he's not that hard to deal with. I'm serious, he's not that hard. This enemy right here, the leaf one, Pikmin 2 and 3, easy. I mean, okay, this enemy right here. Alright, he able to, if he doesn't have a crystallize, you could charge at him, but he able to flung up your Pikmin as soon as they attack. Yeah, it can be annoying, but as long as you grab Rock Pikmin, you can easily squish him, because Rock Pikmin can easily throw at him, and he should be able to die. Our Smokey Frog. Smokey Frog. He's going at S tier. He's definitely going at S tier. Wait. Yeah, he's going at S tier. He's literally a definition of pure evil. Because when it comes to fighting him, you have to throw it on top of his head, his face, but you're able to shake him off, and if whenever that ghastly smoke gas thing, you're able to get the Pikmin and Pikmin are easily dead. If you haven't seen the last time I defeated them, make sure you see that video out. But let's keep a move on. Our snow dwarf warhorse. Do I have to explain how easy these enemies are? No, I don't need to explain it. Our bull bear. Pivot 1, 2, and 3. Our bull bear. Our precious bull bear. No, okay, you know what? Screw you, you big piece of bull bear. You're going nuts. You're going nuts. At S tier because bull bears are literally the worst enemies in the game. They are able to eat Pikmin and they have a lot of health and it's annoying to deal with. Pikmin 1, you have to throw reds atop of his back, and you have to throw reds atop. Make sure he get into his face and his spotty butt, so that way he can easily die. And Pikmin 2, he has a lot of health. He doesn't wake up. He's already awake by walking to us with the babies. And also by this, he is able to eat your Pikmin instantly, fast as possible, and make the dwarf bull bears eat the Pikmin too, which is a horrible combination. Pikmin 3, as a matter of fact, he's easily an easy enemy in Pikmin 3 because we could throw Pikmin at his eyes, and he'll easily to finish this off. Alright, I don't know what this called, but I'll put him right over here because he's already easy. Oh, this part fight too. I'll put him right here. It's really easy. This one right here. He can put weight in your berries, but as long as you kill them, you should have no problem with it. Alright. This is us snitching yeah, okay. This enemy is pretty annoying. You can drop your Pikmin in Pikmin 1, 2, and 3, and Pikmin 3 can grab the captain. You have never done that before. Only this enemy, hold on. This enemy right here is only he's literally only the only enemy that can grab your Pikmin in Pikmin 2. This one right here can grab your grab your captain, I meant. This one can grab your captain at Pikmin 2, and this one can grab your captain at Pikmin 3 too. Yeah, I would say that is pretty annoying. Okay. Oh boy, look at that! Our Titan Dwevo. Titan Dwevo, alright. Let me explain this. Titan Dwevo is like a definition of this is your definition of a final boss. He's literally a definition of a final boss. I'll put him right over here. He's literally a deadly enemy, but because if you don't have the right Pikmin to deal with them, you literally dead at the instantly. You have to grab your yellows to deal with them because so we want the I think a next best boss in the game. It's literally the next Pikmin 2 best boss in the game. He is the final boss. Alright, wait a minute, what the, hold on. Our original Boyster. Our Pikmin 2, he can literally, he's not that hard. I would say he's easy, but he's, you have a lot of health, even at Pikmin 3. And at Pikmin 3, you can able to attack his body. You were never ever to do that in Pikmin 2. And you can attack his tail. So his tail is the weak spot. Although it will do a little bit of damage, you should be able to do it. Venom is Frostbat. Venom is Frostbat. I'll put him at A tier because he's not going at S tier. You can turn on the lights and you can easily kill him with red Pikmin, with spice sprays, even yellows, rocks, any type of Pikmin to kill him. But only the Pikmin you get able to kill him is red, yellows, and rocks. Those are the only enemies that were able to kill him. Alright. Our explosive Dwevo. Oh god. Yeah, I'm putting it. No. I'll put him right over here. Because of this, you have to avoid them. You have to grab white Pikmin to carry the treasures. And worst kind of part is, he can easily chase you until he explodes, and then you're gonna get hurt, and some of your Pikmin get hurt too. Okay, this enemy right here. You're able to use bubbles at your Pikmin, but it doesn't suffocate them because he's literally a definition of an easy enemy. I'll put him right over at right over here. Yeah. Alright, our water jumper, our original water jumper for Pikmin 1, 2, 3. He's literally the same thing, the same over and over, but put him right at B. Now I'm sorry if this is not the right slot. Wait, no wait. This should be the right slot because he's literally an easy enemy to deal with. Water Wave. Remember the times we deal with him in Pikmin 2? He's still deadly. He's still the deadliest enemy in the game. And because of this, the Water Wave can chase your Pikmin, and you have to make sure you have the right strategies to make sure he doesn't crush your Pikmin and restart all over it again. Because of this, the Water Wave is pretty much an overcrit in Pikmin 2. But as you reach out to find the floor at the submerged castle, you can grab purple Pikmin and make sure he's stunned, and then you can grab your Pikmin so you can make sure he's stunned all over it, and then you make sure he can be dead. Our Watery Blowhog. Alright, Watery Blowhogs. From Pikmin 2 and 3, he's literally an easy. Well, although he is the same as a Fiery Blowhog, but I'm gonna put him at right here. You can use blue Pikmin to kill him. He's a different enemy. Yeah. Alright, our long-time white Bulborb from Pikmin 3. This enemy is not that bad, but he can use your tongue at your Pikmin. But hold on, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put him right over at the top of right here. Nah, that's right here. Yeah, because of this, the white tongue Bulborb can usually use his tongue and then able to goggle up your Pikmin. But as long as you can throw Pikmin at his eyes, you should be able to spit him out, and then you throw him multiple times again, and make sure you can get him. He should be able to be dead. Alright. Our mini Blowhog, Puffy Blowhog. This enemy can be annoying because you can deflower your Pikmin into leaves. But although he's pretty easy to deal with, but as long as you get the right time to get him, you should be able to deal with it. Walpole, don't need to explain it. He's already easy. Even this one. Alright, our Wollywog from Pikmin 1 and 2. This Wollywog, the white Wollywog is literally an overpower of definition of destruction. He is, because of this, he able to get on top and able to squish your Pikmin like instantly. Pikmin 2, you can't, if you're at top of him or near at the edge of him, you're still able to squish your Pikmin, which is annoying to deal with. And lastly, our yellow Wollywog. Yellow Wollywog's are easy to deal with in 1, 2, and 3. 1, it's really easy. At the Wii, you may have glitches that you may squish your Pikmin. It's called the squish glitch. And Pikmin 2, he's the same thing as the Wollywog, but doesn't have a better range than the original white Wollywog. And he is easy to kill. And at 3, raw Pikmin are easy to kill him. But yeah, that is it. I hope you all enjoy of ranking all the enemies from Pikmin 1, 2, and 3. If you guys in the comment section below that think I'm putting a miscorrection of which of the enemies I put in wrong, please let me do. But anyways, that's it for now. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next Pikmin 2, 1, or 3. See you guys. Bye for now.